Okay, now I'm back here with my man TC Fly, Total Chaos. What's the name of your DJ crew, bro?
We got the Fly Time DJs, man. Shouts out to DJ Links out there holding it down in Baltimore and Cambridge, Maryland. You know what I mean?
DMV?
Yeah, they out there doing it, man. That's my right hand man. I actually created and started Fly Time DJs, and he my right hand man. That's my business partner, man. When it comes to the DJ pool, so yeah, shouts out to him.
All right, so like by you being in the bit, like I've been in the game only 18 years. You've been in it longer than me. How does have you seen deception? I mean, when I say deception, what's the biggest you think downfall for the 614 not rising yet, other than not being this time? I mean, what do you see in the business? You know, we ain't trying to hate on the 614 or nothing like that.
Nah, that's a legitimate question, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm born, bred, and raised right here, man. So, you know, I'm an original nigga from here, man. So, and as far as with the business end of it, I see it more happening now. But at one particular time, it was a lot of people not believing in other people. You know what I'm saying? Not wanting to network. It's more networking now than it was ever before, and hopefully.
But is it real or fake?
Well, I was gonna say hopefully it'll continue to grow, but you got to weed them out. You know what I'm saying? That's why they tell you, you know, keep your grass cut low so you can see the snakes slipping, because they out there. They definitely out there. You know what I mean? And shit, if you don't know about it, you better call you a lawn service or get you a lawnmower, because them motherfuckers is lurking. But it's some people that prey on motherfuckers. You know what I mean? They want to piggyback, you know what I'm saying, off a motherfucker. But you got to stay strong, and you got to believe in your shit. But it's a lot of fake motherfuckers out here. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fake motherfuckers out here. It's a lot of users and abusers out here. You know what I mean? Perpetrating fraud. But I say that motherfuckers got to start believing. First, you got to believe in yourself, but start believing in other people and venture out. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times in the past, I've seen that that's where the downfall was. Certain motherfuckers, you know, didn't want to come outside their square or outside their circle, you know what I'm saying?
And they limited themselves.
And that's just what it was, you know what I'm saying? And
excuse me. That shit is happening right fucking now, and it's 614, 216, everywhere. Yeah. But quit bullshitting. And you know what? If you feel like I'm talking to you, motherfucker, I am. All right,
that's real shit.
And you
man.
never hear me saying stuff like that.
That's real shit, man. That's real shit. But you gotta, you know what I'm saying? You gotta want to connect with another motherfucker. You know what I mean? Because everybody ain't the same. And I say that to say this. You know, if everybody plugged off of one brain or had one mere thought the same, then that means it would only be one record label, not just in the 614, not just in the 216, not just in Ohio, but it'd be one record label across the world, and it's not, you know what I'm saying? So that's why you have different artists, different producers, different companies, because people have different stories,
different styles.
You know what I'm saying? They have something different to bring. That's why you see all the big name entertainers, the ones that you do see on the videos on BET, or you do hear on the radio all the time. Like, a lot of times I hear motherfuckers being like, damn, man, we need another radio station because 107 keep playing the same shit, but they got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get mad at that.
That's business.
You know what I mean? That's just the business end of it. You know what I'm saying? That's the corporate end of it. You know what I mean? But the thing is, all those same people you listen to, they flooding the market and flooding the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might say, well, damn, what is this? Is this motherfucking Young Money, Cash Money Day? Because all we've been hearing is Wayne and them all day. But when you hear them niggas, they done collab with other artists. So they done ventured out. That's why their shit is successful, and they keep going and keeping steps forward instead of backwards, because they willing to reach out to the next hot artist that's out, or the next up-and-coming motherfucker that's out, you know. So right now, in the 216 and the 614, all around Ohio and the Midwest, we got to start branching out, reaching out, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
to different artists, different producers, you know what I'm saying, different marketing, you know what I'm saying, marketing companies, different people that's doing graphics, you know, different underground radio stations, you know what I'm saying, that can get you where you want to be and need to be. There's no need to
just silking the radio.
You ain't no need to sit at home you know, just talking about it amongst your friends, or, you know what I mean, sitting on Facebook all day, you know what I mean? If a motherfucker wanted to be a critic, bitch, double XL and all them motherfuckers is hiring, you know what I mean? So get you a motherfucking job being a critic somewhere, or being a writer for a magazine, because, you know, any criticism to me is good criticism. I don't give a fuck if it's positive or negative, you know what I'm saying? For me, that's free promotion, so y'all can keep saying what y'all say about the fly.
So, you know, we was talking earlier, and I heard your biggest downfall has been that you care about seeing other people shine too much.
I love to see people happy, man. You know what I mean? Like,
you sacrificed yourself.
Right. I know. You know, my music is different from what a lot of other people do, but I do whatever make me feel good at the time. But shit, if I'm feeling fucked up at the time, I might go off of that, based off of that. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean, just where my heart lie at, I like to see people happy. I like to see motherfuckers shine. You know what I mean? So it's basically, you know, that is my biggest downfall. It's some people that they got the potential, but they don't got the push. And then I go out on a limb, and I might, whatever I'm doing, whether it's a project or just some personal shit, you know what I'm saying?
You got
I might
that
put
back.
it on, yeah, I might put that shit on the back burner to try and push them forward. But time and time again, you know, that snake done bit me, you know what I mean? But them days is pretty much over. It's either, you know, we mesh together and collab and do some shit, you know, and take a chance with each other, you know what I'm saying? Because you either gonna sink or swim, you know what I mean? But I don't want to fuck with nobody that we riding in the ship together, and once the motherfucker shoot the cannon and we get a hole in the shit, you abandon the ship and just leave the captain, you know what I mean? I can't.
So has that ever happened to you? You know, these just the business people, what things get slow, or y'all just ain't as hot as, you know, your name ain't buzzing, and then what they act like.
I don't know what it is with other people, because, you know, I'm my own individual, you know what I mean? I try and get people to, and let me rephrase that. I aim to get people to express themselves, you know what I'm saying, within their music, but, you know, talk to me as a business person as well, you know, and I corrected myself, because in this day and age that I'm living in, you know, for the last 8 to 10 years, I'm aiming to keep the word try out my dictionary and vocabulary, because you don't try to do nothing. Either you're going to do it or you ain't. A little or a lot always make the difference. So I don't want to try to do nothing. Either I'm going to do it or I ain't. But with that being said, yeah, man, motherfuckers, they got their own mentality. They got their own frame of mind. They know where they want to go. They know if they in it for the long haul or if they in it for the moment. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know that unless you talk to me and tell me.
And then it's like, you know, I done found out so many times people say they want it, but then they only give this much effort. When you playing video games and watching videos all the time, how the hell where's your determination? Where's your drive? Where's your push? I mean, for every video game you play and take it to the next level, whether you beat your homie or chick or whatever, you could have been putting that time into your craft. And you wonder why your mixtapes ain't done. You wonder why all of that. You know, you wonder why you ain't in magazines like Spit Magazine. You wonder how come you ain't on DVDs like GMS or, man, are people really stuck on themselves and don't see, like you hosted at, that's where I met you at Bellagio's, right? And you dealt with a lot of the 614 artists, right? And we ain't blasting nobody, nothing like that, but how has it, like you was just a DJ and a host, or you just a DJ?
Right, just hosting.
So then, with that, how has it changed from when you first started to where it is now? Have you seen the regress or progress in Columbus?
You know what? A lot of those cats, and shouts out to all the cats that ever came through and performed at Bellagio's. Shouts out to anybody that's performing and doing their 1-2 in the city, you know what I'm saying, on a large scale, or, you know what I'm saying, an underground scale, because for one, it takes a courageous motherfucker to get out here and do that shit, you know what I'm saying, for one, because it's a lot of people that sit back, like I say, criticize, talk. They used to come to the shows. You might hear some people talking shit about one artist's sound, or, you know what I mean, trying to knock a motherfucker, but they individuals, and they got the courage to get out there and do it. But a lot of those cats, they done, you know, they kept their shit pushing, and they done progressed, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of them already had good music. You know what I'm saying? And that good music then turned to great music. Whatever subject,
it's
you know,
talent in the 614.
whatever subject matter that they bring to the table, you know, whatever they swag is, you know, I done seen a lot of them motherfuckers like step it up and they keep going hard in the paint. Just to name a few, you got Scopes, you know what I'm saying? This motherfucker.
Frost.
Hey, shouts out to them motherfucking SG boys, you know what I'm saying? You got niggas like Nut B. Keep that motherfucking shit going hard in the paint. Another individual that I came up with, you know, is one of the cats that I was talking about that was in the group. But shouts out to the homeboy A.K.A. You know, niggas like them keep going hard in the paint no matter what they personal struggle is.
I haven't met him yet, but I've been checking him out. He seems like a real dude.
Hey, me and A.K.A. been like personally knowing each other, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, other than music for a long time, we came up together, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, same neighborhood. So shouts out to the homeboy, A.K.A,
CCA, B Rice,
you know,
Mob Easy, Jizzle,
I got another motherfucking little homie named Thunder, you know what I'm saying? I've been knowing him since, you know, off the porch as a baby, you know what I'm saying? And to see that to see that nigga do his 1-2, you know,
he go hard.
It makes me proud, man, you know what I'm saying? Like I can sit back and watch those type of cats all day long, you know, and on the female end, you got people like Shantae Nelson, you got motherfuckers like The Truth, you know what I mean? You got people like the homegirl Misery, you know what I'm saying? Sir Sire, they go hard. Like
shout out to Goody Gear.
Yeah, Misery, man, like I just want to say real quick, Miz been going hard in the paint for a long time. We actually met on circuit down in Dayton. So that go to show, you know what I'm saying? Like, I met her when she was fresh out the motherfucking gate, like 18, 19. And she shocked the world, you know, coming straight out like hard. And, you know what I'm saying, it only gets better, you know what I'm saying? But then you got some people that they was doing their thing and then they fell back. They had a great talent, but whatever it is, maybe personal reasons or whatever, maybe their marketing team or marketing scheme didn't work out the way that they wanted to, you know, they done fell back. But you gotta keep that push, you gotta keep that drive going, you know what I'm saying? You gotta want it, you know what I'm saying? Nothing really comes overnight, you know what I mean? And I've ran into cats like that, you know what I'm saying, think that because they rap, somebody's supposed to give them something or $1 million gonna drop in their motherfucking lap. You know what I'm saying?
They think that they got the only hot record out there. Let me tell you, this is your man Silk, been doing this, and I deal with rappers in Italy, Africa, all over the world, a lot of cities in around this country, Midwest, West Coast, got DJs everywhere, and I tell you what, it's always hotter music than yours. Not saying that you have bad music, because Columbus, Cleveland, and everywhere I don't really get too much whack music. But what I had a problem with is people have egos that act like that they on BT already, man. Yeah. So how did that make you feel? You know, keeping it 100. How did that? I know it had, by you being, you know, you a sensitive guy because you passionate. Right. You know, don't that hurt a little bit sometimes with us being OGs? It's like, damn, they got so much so far to go. And you only got a single, or this is, all right, you dropped this mixtape, cool, you know, it's hot. But guess what? His mixtape gonna be hot next week, her mixtape is gonna be hot next month, that group's mixtape is gonna be hot tomorrow. But you know what? Respect it, even if you don't like it. Like if you don't like the next man's style, like I tell him, you know what? I'm not gonna say I don't like your music, but it wasn't made for me. It was made for the people you made it for that's gonna like it. Right. You know?
So like you saying that goes to show that if you doing something, when you doing something, as you doing something, keep your shit going strong, because just because these motherfuckers right here might say, oh man, that nigga shit whack, you know what I mean? That don't mean that somebody over there ain't listening to your shit, you know what I'm saying? It's something out there for everybody, you know what I mean? Like, shouts out to the homeboy Wallaby. He go hard in the paint.
Oh,
Wally do his motherfucking thing.
Magic.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he do his thing real heavy, man. And the reason why I brought Wally up is because, you know, we both in the streets grinding. You know what I'm saying? And the shit don't end. You feel me? So his stuff, I know is different from mine. But we got certain similarities. You know what I mean? But I know his shit is Wallaby shit. My shit is T-Fly shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you would never steal his shit.
Nah. But I bring him up to say that, you know, he got a following, I got a following. You know what I'm saying? So you might have a motherfucker that's just a pure D fan, don't even fuck with music, but because they follow this nigga Fly, oh man, I ain't fucking with that nigga Wallaby. Because he Wallaby, Realist Records, it's like when I go to push, like man, I fuck with Wallaby, I ain't gonna fuck. You know, that kind of shit kind of fucks the game up a lot of times. You know what I mean? It
when
kinda
you
fucks the
divide,
game up.
everybody gets conquered, and
Right.
people don't realize. I guess, hey, I know it started at home, but y'all was raised better than that shit, and you know.
But it take a bigger man and a real nigga to step to the plate, recognize where the bullshit come from, and then say, hey, you know what? That shit ain't my words. That ain't got nothing to do with me. Hey man, you know what? I always wanted to fuck with you and work with you anyway. So that's when you lead them outsiders outside, and you make that connection, and then you politic and you build something great. You feel me? Whether it's one song, one mixtape, or shit, you might build a lifelong plug. You never know.
And friendship,
you know what I
at
mean?
that,
Right. Because to keep it 100, man, like for us niggas and a lot of the people that I just mentioned, this shit is for real. Cause we putting our life on the line. You know what I mean?
And our money.
Right. So this is nothing that we play with, and this is nothing that, you know what I'm saying, is a game to us. You feel me? So it's basically like motherfuckers is really living the life. You know what I'm saying? And an outside motherfucker can get people that's inside, that's in the game, per se. You know what I mean? While y'all in the stands, we in the game. You know what I mean? And it could become a situation like the Indiana-Detroit incident. Ron Artest going in the stands, fucking up the fans. And then his team followed. You feel me? We don't want to have that. We rather motherfucking get out here, get it like we've been living, and get that money and keep the people in the stands happy. You feel me? So that's what it's really all about for us. This is the way I look at it. You know what I'm saying? I had to give it to you from a coaching and a GM standpoint. That's what it really is for us, man. You know what I mean? We really in the game, nigga. Like, don't think we ain't when we really is. You know what I'm saying? We really out here working. While you sleeping, we working.
You know what? I don't even say nothing but my team. Shout out to my team, 3-in-1 Entertainment, Al Porter, Hip Hop Workshop, Suave Gotti, GMS, DJ Tech, Hip Hop on the 216 block.
Shouts out to the Nomad family, you know what I'm saying? That's my new extended family, you know what I'm saying? Them boys go hard in the paint.
Where they
straight
from?
out of Lima, Ohio, you know what I'm saying? They from the Bean. So, you know what I mean? Expect a lot of good shit, you know what I mean, this summer to hit the streets from that camp, man. They
So,
doing it heavy.
You branch out not just the 614. You believe in the state, and plus, I know you do, you know, other states and stuff,
Right.
but you done hit Lima, huh? And found some.
Yeah, man, them Lima boys, they down here. They down here, man. Shouts out to, excuse me, shouts out to World Music, you know what I'm saying? You can fuck with them, you know what I mean, and get anything you need from in the hip hop world from them, you know what I'm saying? They supply a lot of people with good movies, good music, you know what I'm saying? That shit that you really looking for. So when motherfuckers say niggas ain't out here giving it to you, like niggas is out here giving it to you. Y'all just ain't looking in the right places.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Because they so busy being focused on themselves and letting the rest of the world pass them up, and then the only thing they focused on is what they see on TV and what they do. They emulating it. I didn't know that, man. I didn't know that.
Some people they do.
A lot.
Some
Is
people
that
do.
many?
That's I use an old school word. Old school word is called posing. Posers. You know what I'm saying? You know, in the streets, calling this shit perpetrating. You know, fuck niggas. You know what I mean?
Biters.
So real niggas don't fuck with fuck niggas. You know what I'm saying? We let the fuck niggas sit on the sideline with their pom-poms and they motherfucking skirts and let them cheerlead. You know what I mean? Because shit, at the end of the day, the niggas that's in the game, is they playing to win.
Hey, you know what? We could go on all day, but pause for the cause.